Well, Trollomaniacs, rip my PS5. It's bricked. Actually, I don't know if it's bricked. It's broken though. 100%, I cannot fix it without opening it up. So I called Sony, and I want to go through the process to let anybody else who is crying tears of joy that have turned into tears of sorrow if you got your PS5 and it broke, what you can do. Stick around, let's talk about my newly bricked PlayStation 5. Alright, so what the heck happened? Well, my son actually bought a PS5, and so did I on launch, and this is actually his PlayStation 5, but as his dad, I'm the one taking care of all the problems. So what he did is he accidentally pressed the power button instead of the disc eject button. He was playing Madden with Patrick Mahomes on the cover a day after the Super Bowl, mind you, and the disc did not come out because he pressed the wrong button. He pressed the power button. I'm still blaming Patrick Mahomes. Because instead of pressing the disc button to eject it, he pressed the power button. No big deal, usually it just resets your console. It's honestly nothing. It may not even do anything. But in this moment, it turned his PlayStation off. Now normally, when you turn your PlayStation on, you press the power button or you press the PS button on the PS5 controller and it boots back up. Now I'm going to have some B-roll kind of going through this so you're not staring at my mug the entire time, kind of showing you a basic boot up screen on the PS5. So normally when it boots up, you get the normal log into your account or it goes right into your dashboard. Well, when he went to reboot it to get the disc out, all of a sudden it beeped. And then it beeped again. And then it had a screen, which I'll put up here, that said connect your controller through USB and press the PS button. That made him nervous, so he goes, like anybody, Dad! Screamed for me to come downstairs, which I did. And sure enough, it was no big deal. I'm like, okay, put the controller in and we'll push the button. And so we got to the screen that had a bunch of different options for resetting, for reloading, for updating if you want to do a manual update. Well, I didn't really know what the screen was. So I just said, whatever, let's unplug it and do it again. So I did it and I figured out this is the safe mode. So I'm like, okay, the PlayStation's booting into safe mode. So what does that mean? Well, I Googled it. Well, safe mode is when you hold the power button down on your console, it goes into safe mode and it allows you to do different updates. If you can't get online or you want to do a manual update, let's say you live out in the sticks and you need to update the latest firmware, you can download it on a USB drive, plug it into your PlayStation, and you use safe mode to do some updates. If that's how you want to do it, great. We're not getting into the safe mode. But what I realized is that his PlayStation, when you push the power button, for some reason, is now stuck. So as you can see, when it's booting up, it never actually gets past this mode that goes to the dashboard. It literally boots up as if the power button is stuck the entire time. Well, how do you fix that? Well, for me, I could probably open it up and try. But here is the good news. I tinkered with it for like an hour. I tried to set up a brand new update. I went on the Sony website, downloaded the latest firmware. I downloaded the latest Sony info into a full system reboot, full system restore. It worked, the USB was red, but every time it went to reboot to start back up, it went into safe mode. And that's when I realized, okay, the power button has to be stuck. So I'm spamming the power button, I'm tapping it, I'm kind of pulling on it. The button sounds like it's working, but it's not. So that told me that inside this PlayStation 5 console, the power button is somehow stuck. It's a hardware malfunction. Again, not really that excited about it. I bought this on launch, so what, it's been 3 months almost to the day after the Super Bowl this happened. And I'm thinking, what the heck? And I didn't buy an extended warranty. I didn't buy any warranty because I take good care of my stuff and typically it takes good care of me. So I called Sony at 5:50 at night on Monday and I said, hey, and they close at 6, and I got a nice gentleman, don't even know his name. But the process was super easy. They asked for my son's PlayStation ID, his email, then they asked for my email and my phone number because I'm going to be the point of contact. They asked for the serial number of the PlayStation 5. They asked for the model number of the PlayStation 5. And obviously they tried to assess the information that I had given them. But I basically said, here's the deal, guys. I have done the reboots. I've done the restarts. I've done everything. And you know what they told me? I've never heard that problem before. So that made me feel really good. Great. I love being the first in a lot of things, especially when there's a brand new console that costs $500-$600, depending on where you bought it. I don't like hearing that I'm the first one with this problem. But here's the thing. The guy goes, I'm going to send you an email. I'm going to send a box your way. You're going to package a PS5 up. You're going to send it back to us. And we're either going to fix it or we're going to send you a new PS5. No questions asked. And I was like, seriously? I got an email right away with the tracking number for the box from FedEx they're sending to me so I can actually track the box. I'm going to put the PlayStation in there, no cords, nothing, just the PlayStation by itself. I'm going to put it in the box when it gets here, and I'm going to ship it back. And as of this video, everything should be going fine. So if something changes and I don't get my PS5 back, or there's any issues, I will most definitely make a follow-up video. But as of right now, customer service was fast. It was like 15 minutes on the phone. All I gave them was the basic information, serial model number. They sent me a little bit of a form to put in with their box, which I will send you, I'll show you, so they can actually keep track of it in case the tracking gets messed up. It'll at least have a slip inside. But that's it. I was amazed. I believe the PS5 has a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. You can buy extended warranties if you want, but I'm always under the impression that typically stuff breaks within a year if it's a malfunctioning hardware, which is exactly what happened here. He pressed the power button one time. Again, it was his mistake. He shouldn't have pressed the power button. He should have pressed the eject button. That doesn't matter. It's a power button. It resets, or it goes into safe, or it goes into rest mode typically. But for some reason, when he pressed his button, it literally got stuck. And now every time we boot up, it goes into safe mode. So that's my story. I have a bricked PS5. I have the biggest, heaviest paperweight in the history of expensive paperweights. But the good news is, Sony has been awesome, and I just want to make sure that you guys know that if you have a bricked PS5, there's hope. But you got to keep your receipt. That's the other thing they wanted. I bought mine off of Amazon, so it was easy for me to go into my Amazon account and print my receipt off. If you don't have your receipt, I don't know the big thing that's going to happen there. If you buy it from GameStop, I'm sure they have a receipt online if you're part of the GameStop Players Club. If you buy it from Amazon, obviously it's easy to track it. And if you have any accounts where you bought it, it's easy to track it. But if you bought from Walmart with cash, you better hope you find that receipt, because I honestly don't know. I'm sure the warranty is still valid, but the receipt was a huge deal, and I had all that, and there has literally been no questions asked. So I want to let you guys know, my bricked PS5, it's toast. It's not even technically bricked, it's jammed. The power button is jammed. And I think it's because Patrick Mahomes and the Madden curse hit this PlayStation 5. It took a while, but the Madden curse from Patrick Mahomes hit. It just hit directly in my house. So my son was bummed. I told him he could use my PS5, but he plays Fortnite, so he's fine using his PS4. But I just want to let you guys know there is hope. If your PS5 is bricked or broken, call Sony. They'll take great care of you. The serial number and the model number are on the box as well as on your console, and all you need to really find is your receipt if you don't know where it's at. Other than that, no questions asked. They try to diagnose the problem. They can't do it. They send you a box. So my box is actually going to be here in 2 days from Texas. I'm going to load it up. I'm going to send it back, and they said it's going to be a 10 to 14 day turnaround. So we're already a week out from when I called. The box hasn't showed up. So we're looking at about 7 days to 8 days for the box to get here. And then it's probably going to be another week or two for them to get it and start working on it. So this is probably going to be close to 3 weeks to a month in full me calling, sending it, and getting it back. But you know what? It beats a broken PS5. So all right, guys, there you go. My PS5 brick story and how to get it warranted. Sony was awesome, and honestly, it's super simple. Other than the fact of being sad that a brand new system doesn't work, pretty happy with the way the process has gone. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to help you. It was so simple, even a caveman can do it. Keep trolling, keep rolling. See you next time.